Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Amos in Motion here, and guys, if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. So today, actually I understand it has been such a long time ever since we did a video. It's been a difficult year, I can say, a very difficult time, but you know, this year has shown me a lot of negative things, but yeah, we keep on moving and encouraging ourselves, and all in all, life has to continue. So today I'm headed to town. I'll take you with me, so just stay tuned and yeah, let's go. Okay, so I'm walking, headed to the bus stop. The bus stop is just right ahead. That's where I'm headed to take a bus, and I'll be heading to town. This is how the highway is looking today. The day is not so bright, like we don't have sun today. It's just a chill day. You can see clouds are forming slowly up, a sign that it might rain today, maybe later in the evening. But this is how the situation is at the moment. I'm headed to the bus stop, and from there take a bus and head to town. So let's go, guys. So my people, finally I'm in Nairobi. I got to Nairobi. I had a few errands to run, and now I'm done with them. I'm walking on the streets of Nairobi, yeah, just to show you around before I can decide to go back home. It's actually almost raining, so let me show you how this street looks towards this direction that I'm heading to. This is how the street looks like. Nairobi is very beautiful, so chill, and you can see a number of cars parked on the sides. It's not a very busy street. So this is how the area looks like. It's a very beautiful street, and big machines, some, yeah, it's a tour car or van. Look at that. This is how it feels like walking in these streets of Nairobi. See that? Hey, walking these streets actually motivates me a lot, because look at all these big machines around. Well, even like this German machine, yeah, he just flashed the lights at me, just a sign of greeting. Okay, so this is how it feels like walking these streets. We have very beautiful street here, like trees on the sides of the roads. Yeah, this nature effect, you know, makes the town look so beautiful. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. That's the streets. Man. This is amazing. Nairobi is so big and well built, but some areas are so crowded, especially downtown. It's crowded with people. But here, vehicles are, you know, a lot. Vehicles are many than people around here. Because now we are getting to almost uptown. Yeah. You're moving from downtown to uptown. That's why you are seeing less and lesser people and more vehicles on the streets. This is a market here. It's called City Market, and a lot of people love, you know, coming here to buy different kinds of stuffs, food stuffs. Even I can see some white people there, a sign of, you know, tourists walking around, just venturing and getting to explore the market. Okay, so this is how it is. Look at this. Look at this street here. It's a very beautiful street and tall buildings. Yeah, look at that. All right. This other side here, there's a market actually where they sell roses at a very cheap price. At a very cheap price. So this is how the street looks like. This street here is called Mwindi Street. One of the most beautiful streets around here. Look at the pavements, you know. Look at how the town is organized. And there's no much chaos because the streets are not so busy. People selling here different kinds of stuff. It's a market. It's a market, and look at that. City Max. There's a restaurant here. Very beautiful one. Look at that. A very beautiful restaurant. It's called City Max. Wow. See this? I feel like I should go near the city market, but let me just keep walking. There's some place I'm headed to, so just stick with me here as I take you through these beautiful city or streets of the city. This is Nairobi, Kenya. Yeah. Okay, these are the streets. Border guys there. It's a stage, and this is a filling station or gas station. Depends on where you come from. Some people here also call it a petrol station, so the same thing with different names. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Oh wow. But it's getting darker and darker, so I think it's because it might rain today, so there's no sun. I want you to see this car. I want you to see that car. Wow. Look at that gem. I was just walking around and came across this. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Oh, this car looks amazing. It's very low, very low. Let me show you from this other side. Very low, look at that. Wow. I've never seen anything like this here in these streets of Nairobi. It's a very beautiful car. I'm a car enthusiast, so I love beautiful machines like that. And I wanted to show you also this market here. They sell beautiful roses. Let me just walk along this lane here and you'll see that. See this? All these. Even today actually there are not so many, but you still can see this. Wow. Beautiful roses. Yeah. So if you need to buy someone roses in Nairobi, this is the best place to come to because they are very cheap. Very cheap. You see? different people coming along to, you know, just buy flowers for their loved ones. Yeah. So from the look of things, guys, you can tell that Nairobi is actually beautiful, especially these streets. Oh, they look amazing. They look amazing. Look at this street. Wow. Wow. Look at that. These streets look great and amazing. And actually some people are extremely rich here in Nairobi. Extremely. When I mean extreme, or when I say extreme, I mean extreme. Extremely rich. People have beautiful machines around here. And also some have small cars like this one. Yeah. Such is life, such is life. And then there are some who use Futsubishi like me here. Look at that. Some who use Futsubishi. Futsubishi is food to walk around. Yeah. Those who don't have cars, yeah. We also exist, so that's how life is. Different classes and different social classes, different, you know, backgrounds. That's what makes life beautiful, I guess. Yeah. So look at this street here. Amazing, man, amazing. Amazing. So guys, we keep on moving. I'm headed to an intersection of, this is Koinange Street, where I've been walking, and now I'm going to join a very famous road called the University Way, which is this highway right here. It's called University Way because of the University of Nairobi, which you are seeing on the other side of the road. That's the University of Nairobi, where I actually studied during my university studies. That's why I did my degree from. It's called the University of Nairobi. It's actually the best university here in Kenya. So this is the University Way, and there's a very big filling station here. It's a Shell petrol station, and yes, let's go. Let's go. I'm taking you along. Just walking along this road here, and it's so chill, as I just told you earlier. It's a chill day, and it might rain anytime from now. Yeah. Now the signs are clear that it's going to rain very, very soon. Maybe an hour from now. Look at this. Traffic, traffic, traffic. One of the major problems actually that this city is facing. Serious traffic. Serious traffic. You see that? Yeah, that's one of the major problems that Nairobi is facing. And maybe the government should do something to, you know, ease this traffic congestion that sometimes you can stay in traffic actually for even an hour. For even an hour. I'm serious about that, especially on weekdays. Hey, weekdays in the evening, it's really, really a mess around here. But the previous government tried to put some roads, overpass roads, like the one you are seeing in front there. It's called the expressway. It was put here to ease congestion, especially for those guys who are rushing to the airport. So yeah, that's how it is. Look at this. This area looks beautiful, beautiful. There's a university here and a bank. So it's a bank here and there's a university there. So look at that road. It's the road that I was talking about. The previous government built this road to ease movement from town to the airport, the major airport here in Kenya. It's called the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. So for those guys who are rushing to the airport, you don't have to, get yourself in traffic like those guys on the other side of the road there. You just take the expressway. There's a toll fee to be paid, and in 10 minutes you are in the airport. One of the good things that governments did. Actually, on the other side of the road, there's a very big park on the other side of the road where people come and chill and do stuff. I've ever filmed in that park, so if you haven't seen that, you can just check my previous videos. There's one that I did in the park. So guys, this is me walking these streets and I can feel birds, from this big tree here. Birds singing and having, making this place feel so nice, to walk under here. So that is it. It's getting windy. I don't know if you can be able to hear me because it's getting kind of windy. But I'm still walking, so I don't think I'm going to go very far. I'm gonna turn, take a left turn right ahead, and I'll be heading to the bus stop to go home before these rains catch me here in town. So, and actually it's crazy that if it rains right now, the bus fare goes or doubles. It doubles or triples sometimes. It goes very high. Yeah. If it rains, the bus fares double, like immediately. So that's why I'm saying I'll not stay long. I'll just hurry and head home before the rain starts raining. There's no need of me paying double the fare. Yeah. Guys, I'm still walking, headed to the bus station. So I found myself in this street. I just want to show you how this looks like. I don't know why, but a street like this where there's a lot of trees they excite me in one way or another. So look at that. This place, I think I had supposed to be a park or something, not so sure. There's something I heard that was supposed to be inside this land here, but at the moment it's dormant and it's right within the CBD. So something to do with the government. It's actually government land. Yeah. So look at this chill street, right? Yeah, I think I should take my thumbnail from around this area here. So let me just pause and take a thumbnail. Yeah, so I'll take another right turn here. I just want to go and walk on the streets that are a number of people, not these deserted places. I don't like streets that are like this, so empty. They feel so empty. I don't like that. I like walking along streets that have people. You know, streets like these are found in, abroad countries like Europe, United States, that don't have, you don't see a lot of people walking on the streets like this. But here we are used to a lot of people walking in the streets. It's serious wind here. So we are used to people, like a lot of people walking on the streets. So that's why it feels so awkward actually walking on streets that are so empty like this. Yeah. So I hope you don't get me wrong when I say that. Okay. Look at those buses. That's what people use here to go to their estates for public transportation. You have also electric buses like this one here. 100% electric, that one. Yeah. Nowadays, there's a number of electric buses on these streets. This one is electric. 100% electric. Yeah. So I feel like that's development to me. I don't know. What do you think about that? I feel like that's developing. Yeah. We are moving from, look at this, another one, electric. There's a number of them nowadays in these streets, so I feel like it's a good thing because the cost of running them is not that high, like running these other vehicles that use petrol and diesel. Okay, so that's one good thing I think that these electric cars bring. But they're also very expensive when it comes to purchasing. Yeah, very expensive. See, now I love such streets. These are the kind of streets that I love, where there's movement here and there. Yeah, this is what I love. And actually you can see here some guys doing street photography. Most of the times these streets are filled with this kind of guys, but today I can only see a few. It means business is very low. That means business is very low. Look at that. So windy. I know you will not be able to hear me. So windy. Hey, this tree. Look at this. Dropping a lot of flowers here because of the wind. Policemen here controlling traffic around. And some more on the other side. Let me just cross on and use this street here. Most of the time here we don't use actually street lights. We just time the vehicles and cross. We don't use street lights because most of the roads actually people don't follow the traffic rules. Like even some traffic lights don't work. So people just do their thing. Okay, there's a big hotel there, 680 Hotel. So guys, you can see Nairobi is not that small. Nairobi is very, very big. Look at these buildings, all these buildings. Nairobi is very, very big. Yeah, serious streets here. So use this other side. Look at that. Like this street is so chilled. We don't hear a lot of noise. No hooting here and there, like downtown. Feels so nice. Look at that green house, green tower. That's where the NSSF offices are located. Yeah. Another street going down. See that? Customer Service Center. City Hall. This is City Hall, the annex building. Annex City Hall. That's where the office of the governor of Nairobi is located. Yeah. City Hall. And the Nairobi County Assemblies are located in this other hall or building here. Every county has a assembly, like county assembly, which is like how can I call it, parliament. Yeah. So for the Nairobi County, this is where the Nairobi County offices are located, and that's where the county assembly is located. It's a big deal actually, especially being a governor of Nairobi. Nairobi is the biggest, I think, county in terms of, you know, revenue and economic generation. It's the biggest, but small in size. Yeah, because this is the capital. Nairobi is the capital city of Kenya, so that is the reason. Okay, see this street? Looks cool. And this is where the most of the senior officials of the Nairobi County, you can find them easily, especially during weekdays. But today is on a weekend because today is on Saturday, so people are not in office. People don't work, especially public officers don't work on weekends. So I'm gonna cross again and go to the other side. No, let me just use this. Yeah. So right ahead is the Supreme Court of Kenya. The Supreme Court. It's getting darker. Actually, when I'm filming facing this side, it looks dark, but if I turn towards this other side, it's not so dark, right? But there's this feeling because it's almost raining. You can see the clouds up there. Yeah. So right ahead is the Supreme Court of Kenya, right there. And we have this iconic building here. I'll just show you. I'll show you. So this is the front side of the Nairobi County offices. Looking great. This place looks amazing. And we have that building there, the tall building you're seeing there. So this building was built by the first president of Kenya, and he wanted the building to look like, to have the shape of a man's, you know, D. Yeah. So he built this building with that shape, just to show, you know, the power of a black man. How crazy that man was. And this part you are seeing here, this part right here, was supposed to be placed at the top. I don't know what happened, they didn't take it there. So it was supposed to be placed at the top to complete the shape, but they didn't take there. I don't know what happened. So that's how crazy that's how crazy black men sometimes can be. Because a whole president doing such a crazy stuff to show how powerful, you know, so like a symbol of power, show how powerful he is, or how powerful black men also can be. I think that was savage. It was savage of him. But yes, he did that, and that is it. Looks like there's an event in there. There's actually an event in there. I can hear some music from this place. There's an event probably there. So yeah, that's how crazy sometimes things can get. Yeah. So I think I will cross to the other side, and I'm almost getting to the bus stop, so that's why I'm just crossing. I want to cross to the other side and head down to go to the bus stop and then home. Just like this. That's how we time cars and cross. Yeah. And then finally I'm on this side, so I'm gonna head down and go home. Just hope you can hear the music from in there. Looks like there's serious event happening inside that place. So yeah. And I also can see some Chinese guys around. Could be something to do with the Chinese. I don't know. I'm not so sure. Let me stop guessing. So I'll stop guessing. So it could be something to do with them, though, because I've seen a number of them going in. This is the entrance right there. I've seen a number of them going in, so looks like it's a serious event happening. Okay. Anyone in, because it's a public building, anyone can go in, but you must have carried your national ID for you to go in. So I didn't walk with mine, so I don't want to even attempt going there, because they won't allow me in. Yeah, that's how serious these public places are protected. And this is the gate to the Supreme Court of Kenya. This is the biggest court here in Kenya. The Supreme Court of Kenya. I think you can see it written somewhere on the building. It's written somewhere there, right? Okay. Beautiful streets, beautiful streets. And nowadays, we have a lot of street kids actually walking around. I don't know what's the reason, but nowadays you have a number of street kids around. You see this one, like this one's here, selling stuff. Street kids. So I don't know what's happening, but of late I've noticed a number of them walking in these streets. Yeah, I just decided to walk around these streets to show you how Nairobi looks like, because a number of you guys have never even stepped foot here in Africa to see how African cities look like. So it's just a good example of how most of the cities in Africa look like. Yeah, just an example of how these cities look like. Inside here there's a market where they sell mostly African stuff, like African prints. These are what do you call them? The wristbands, just stuff to do with tradition, especially the Maasai made stuffs like wristbands and that. Even pieces of clothing with African prints inside this place here. This is the market. This is the wall. Okay. Nowadays the streets or the sidewalks of Nairobi look magically beautiful. Look at this. Well made pavements where people just walk freely. This is done by the county government of Nairobi. As much as they have the downside, also they have something good, you know, that they are doing. Yeah. And yes, no one can be perfect, obviously. So this is a good thing they are doing here, I can say. Most pavements actually nowadays look so good like this. So the town is growing and growing. And actually Nairobi is one of the towns that are rapidly growing, because every corner you look at, there's new buildings coming up. New buildings coming up. Every corner. New buildings coming up. A sign of growth. So I was saying the new buildings that are coming up is a sign of, you know, rapid growth that's happening around the city. People are building, people are investing here. Foreign investors mostly, and also we have local investors also. So the city is really growing, and it's a good thing. It's a really good thing. Okay, so these are the streets. I'm headed now to downtown. That's why you can notice a lot of noise on the background, and so many people now walking on these streets. So I need to use this place here, cross to the other side. I'm almost getting to the bus station right now. I'm almost there. So these bus stations, they operate differently because there are different bus stations going different estates. Like here, there's a bus station, as you can see, but these vehicles go to a very different estate that I can't use them. There's also another bus station here on this other side, but also that's not my bus station. So when living here or staying here in Nairobi, you must know which bus station serves your estate or your place where you live. Yeah? So yeah, this is how it is here. That's how it is. You must know exactly which bus station serves your estate, because otherwise you can end up in a very wrong bus headed to a different place. So, and actually different estates have numbers, so it's good also to know the number of your estate, because sometimes they don't even mention names. Look at that. Sometimes they don't even mention names, they just mention numbers. If you're going to that estate, you just know your number and you get in the bus. So it's now beginning to drizzle. It's actually beginning to drizzle, and so actually it has begun to drizzle, and I'll stop recording because I'm recording using my phone. I don't want it to be rained on. So see you on the next one, guys. Bye bye.